First of all, I'm a little bit offended that he put Benzino's face over his daughter's body. That's my girl. Listen, I'm in love with Coi Leray. That's my girl. The only thing that I have a problem with is, for anybody that doesn't know, there's a series on Hulu from Rap Caviar where there's an episode about people that hate on Coi Leray. They took a clip from one of my motherfucking reactions and they made it look like I was hating on her. And I'm so mad about that because you know that she was a part of creating it. So you know once you do something like that, you watch it back. So she don't know me, but she knows me, right? Like she's like, yo, that's that motherfucker that hated on me. Like, yo, you son of a, why would you put me in your Hulu shit and make it seem like I was hating on her? I like Coi. That's my girl. Anyways, let's get to this Femzino.
Nigga wanna know where I've been at, huh? I got this nigga, alright. Hey, Crook. I got this nigga. What ain't you? I ran a search on Benzino, but Google went blank. Just pictures a motel with some nigga he babe. You can love what you love and I ain't mad, nigga. Sorry, Coi, but your dad is nigga. Where I been at? Bitchin' getting my digits and still streaming every month. So where your cash, nigga? I'm a shady king. To live here costs bags, nigga. I push start my whip, you ride trans, nigga. Can make a whole career off your flops. A deaf mute, know the sound when Benzino drops. Crickets. Niggas a bitch, you been bended over. Mentioning a killer, who a fucking smoke. Got the Zeno pack in the doobie. If I put 10 P's on your head, it'll be a movie. I push paper, not peace, nigga. Since the shorty, I've been smoking OG, niggas. So light up, this ain't even dropped. I feel like I'm beating my pops, but if a dead beat pop shit, his jaw get socked.
So this is kind of what I expected from this. And I'm not throwing any shots, because I like Cassius' style of rapping. This is my second time ever hearing him. The first diss, it was actually pretty dope in certain places. I didn't expect like a whole bunch of like super complex punchlines, double, triple entendre, stuff like that, because it's just not the type of rapper that he is from what I can hear in that first diss. So I figured this was going to be a lot of him kind of just, he's just really going to say some disrespectful shit and kind of let him know like, yo, you can't f with me. Basically, that's what it's kind of coming across as, and I'm okay with that. Everybody's got their own style of disses. I think that this is interesting, and I'm curious if anybody else is going to come out and throw some shots. Like, I was hoping that we might have got something from Crooked, to be honest with you, because the comment that he made on Twitter made me think there was a possibility.
This jab, silence or I beat your fucking ass. Your ghostwriter backdoor, you snake up in the grass. I could really go in.
Ooh. So he said your ghostwriter backdoored you. Snake up in the grass. Makes it seem like he has information on it. In that first diss, he said, I think I know who it is, but now he's making it sound like it's like the information might be out there somewhere. So if that's the case, we might find out. I want to know exactly who was sitting in that studio. That's all I want to know. I want to know. And I also would love to see Eminem kind of throw some shots at these other different people. Like, I feel like that would be the angle that he would take, because he's already destroyed Benzino. So it's almost like, let me find out who Ghost wrote for him, and let me take those shots at him. That's what I'd be really interested in seeing.
But I'ma say that shit. Fuck you over and let Charlamagne play that shit.
Okay, so hold up.
My pops, but if a dead beat pop shit, his jaw get socked. This jab, silence or I beat your fucking ass. Your ghostwriter backdoor, you snake up in the grass. I could really go in, but I'ma say that shit. Fuck you over and let Charlamagne play that shit.
I'm curious if that means like he could talk about who the ghostwriter is and go in, but he's not. Let Charlamagne. I don't know if he's talking still about the ghostwriter, if he's kind of moved on to something else. Like, I'm gonna f you over in a different way.
Keep my name out your dentures on Twitter, on Insta. Get popped by your cousin so your family ain't with you. The nerve of this nigga start to purge on this nigga. I'ma stomp his head while he bite the curb ass nigga. This is skill. But step out your body and it's a drill. See, I'm way more active when niggas is getting killed. I spent through everybody who done fuck one of mine. I'm traumatized. A nigga speak on Rob, then he die and I'm traumatized. A nigga speak on Pat, then he die and I'm traumatized. A nigga speak Monique. I'm knowing they won't miss you if I slide goofy. I told you if it's up, you gon' have to shoot me. Capo. Bitch, I'm calling out names. I was raised by corrupt. You leashed off Dave Mays. You overgrown. And I'm connected air zone like a mobile phone. Can fetch you up, leave that coke alone. My mind fucked up. I came from a broken home. I like the coke with drama, so I never leave the smoke alone. It's the reason when they diss, they don't say Ramon. Zeno went from a made man to a flaming hoe. My whole life, I'm 079 crazy. I'm the problem and the hustler. Snipe your ghostwriter, baby.
So is that him trying to say that he thinks it's Cassidy? Cassidy's the hustler. I don't know if they had to play with it or you know what I'm saying, but
Benzino went from a made man to a flaming hoe. My whole life, I'm 079 crazy. I'm the problem and the hustler. Snipe your ghostwriter, baby.
I'm the problem and the hustler. I know Cassidy used to say he's the hustler. Did he also say he's the problem? The problem. I don't know why that like registers with me, but I don't know off the top of my head. You know what's hard about this for me is the whole time I'm listening, I'm reading the captions, and the captions just happen to be placed right around Coil Ray's lower torso. You know what I'm saying? Which is a very beautiful torso. And then every time I look up, I see Benzino's face, and I'm just like, it's traumatizing me. Like that shit's traumatizing me. But okay, all right. This, like I said, this was kind of what I had anticipated. I didn't think he was gonna suddenly come with doubles and triples and all sorts of shit like that. I figured it was gonna be very straightforward. Like, yo, listen. Basically, again, you can't mess with me. If it's up, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to shoot me. Like, more kind of stuff like that. And it's interesting. So it's making me think that he believes that Cassidy is the writer. I still don't think that he wrote all of it. And Benzino did say there was multiple people there, but I don't doubt that Cassidy wrote a portion of it. Because that whole part with the whole, you don't want the fade, fam, like that shit had Cassidy written all over it. So it would make sense. It would definitely make sense. And I feel like him saying what he said at the end was basically alluding to who it was.
They diss down, say Ramon. Zeno went from a made man to a flaming hoe. My whole life, I'm 079 crazy. I'm the problem and the hustler. Snipe your ghostwriter, baby.
By the way, if you're watching this on the upload, I'm realizing, because I'm looking at my chat over here to kind of see what people are saying, and I'm not looking at the camera like I normally do. It's just you can't see the chat on the screen, but it's during my live stream, just so everybody knows. But, oh, that's right. Okay. He has a song where he battles himself, the problem versus the hustler. Cassidy. Okay. So it's 100% there's a portion that sounds exactly like Cassidy. It's a very small portion. A very small portion. But I agree with you. Trust me. I've been arguing the fact that I don't think that Cassidy wrote the majority of it. I said, if anything, there's a little portion that sounds a little bit like Cassidy that I could get an argument for, and I can understand that. But the majority of it doesn't sound anything like Cassidy's rapped. And I used to bump Cassidy on the regular. Every single mixtape he put out, like, or he was on, like all of that stuff. And I just don't think that the majority of it sounds like him. But so who knows? Like, this could be that he's got information, or this could be just him going off of what the internet tends to be saying right now. And he's like, oh shit, maybe it is. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone else is saying it. So that must be what it is. But I'm hoping we find out. I'm surprised that nobody has come out and did a diss track to Benzino and then did an Eminem AI voiceover, because I feel like that shit would go viral. Like, not even pretending that it's Eminem, but just like, and this is what Eminem's diss would sound like, kind of thing. And I feel like that shit would go crazy because everybody's sitting here and waiting on an Eminem diss. So I'm surprised that nobody's actually taken advantage of that yet, to be completely real with you. So we'll see what happens.